No, I'm really liking it. The class is real competitive up here, and
So, unfortunately, you couldn't get over to Aussie this year for the racing and that. You had a great bit of success over there.
yeah. So Australia has been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, with the COVID. You know, it's just been dragging on and on and on. Now it's going to overlap with Suzuki Series, so we're still trying to make up our mind if we're going to go or not. But whatever's most beneficial, I guess we'll sort out, and might head back over, but the plan is to just continue with New Zealand.
So you've been signed up for which team you're riding for this season?
So I'll be riding for London Racing this year on their Bass Expansion Joints Yamaha supported R3. Cool. And also their Ninja 400 and the Carl Cox Ninja 400 Cup.
Wicked. And any stuff over in Australia and what?
I'll be riding for Metro Motorsports next year. That's the plan so far. We've still got everything up in the air. We've been looking at rides over in the British Superbikes, in that 300 class over there with Damo and that. But we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. And how do people stay in touch and stuff? Do you have a Facebook or website page? How do they see what you're doing?
Yeah. So we have a race page. Caleb Gilmore 78 on Facebook, and we've also got a website and that for my profile and trying to make it bigger and grow it, and it's all a big part of the sport, so we've been focusing on that a lot as well.
Cool, man. Or if you're listening on Ctas, we're at the racetrack as well, so jump onto his website and check him out, and then stay in touch with him, because he is the next big thing coming through racing, and it's great to see these young guys following in Damon Rees and Shane Richardson's footsteps. Best of luck for the up-and-coming race season, man. I love watching you out there, mate.
Thanks, mate, for having me. Sweet.
So back to the racing, we have got the sidecars out there. Just thought I'd jump in and get some of the two top talented guys in New Zealand that are coming through in our sport and making us all proud, following on the steps of Shane Richardson and Damon Rees. So thank you to those two boys. But at the moment we have the sidecars out there for race 3, and Unsworth is out in front. He's got a very big gap back to Halls, Ploeg in third, MacArthur, Burke and Flynn. So we've got all 6 out there. In the previous race we had Unsworth out in front by himself. Looked like he was struggling, hasn't quite got his setup absolutely perfect, but the 69 car was pushing it and threw it down the road. So they look like they've rolled it off a little bit as well, which is making the race a little bit tighter. But it's going to be pretty much a testing day to see what Unsworth can get out of that beautiful rig of his. Heading through turn 6 and driving up the front straight is Unsworth. There we go, the 69 rig there, scooting through. So Unsworth heading out of turn 1, heading towards turn 2, railing through turn 2. It looks a little bit more settled, so they'll be touching things and playing with their setup. That's why they're here. Turn 4, this is where Adams had the problems. You see it snaking, he's braking hard down to there, and it is walking, and that's why he's V'ing that corner off and firing out very narrow. Very wide apex down into barrel 51 and a narrow drive, and the thing's going sideways down to there. and he loses the rear round the turn 6. Adam heading up the front straight. 3 laps to go. Beautiful sounding Aprilia there, scooting past. So he's getting faster though. He's dropped down to the 13.5. Halls has started to pull his finger a little bit. He's dropped down to the 16s. He was up in the 18s before, so maybe that crash has done something. But there's a bit of a tussle going on with Nick and David MacArthur there in 3rd and 4th. In Baby Blue, number 27, scoots past Burke there in 5th position. So a huge thank you to the Sidecar boys for coming out to this 2020 Auckland Motorcycle Club round, doing your testing and getting set up. It's only going to make it stronger, and it puts on a great event for us, and it's great to see you guys here. Just while we're watching this one, I'd like to do a big thank you to Ctas Honda. Ctas Honda is Pukekohe's local motorcycle dealer with repair workshop, offering over 60 new and used bikes from road to dirt. They sell helmets, gloves, Honda parts. Ctas Honda are motorcycle and scooter providers. They have serviced customers in the Auckland region and have been a trusted provider for 24 years at 19 Mason Ave, Pukekohe. So huge thank you for them for supporting this 2020 Auckland Motorcycle Club Championship. So the white flag's out. We've got 1 lap to go. We have Unsworth, Halls, David MacArthur there in 3rd, Nick in 4th, Burke and Flynn there in 6th position. So looks like Adam's dropping his time. He's dropped down to some 13s. Mark's getting a bit better. I think I saw him doing 14s in the other races. Then it goes back to a 19 there from David, 22 and then a 19. So yeah. So rolling it off on the last lap, but getting the checkered flag there is Adam's Unsworth. Beautiful looking rig, that thing, and one to watch this year in the Suzuki Tri-Series and up and coming New Zealand Road Race Championship. Definitely a front runner, previous New Zealand champion, and it'll be interesting to see when they get that thing and have it all set up. Second place there, Mark Halls, good ride. Had a little slip off in that second race. 67 there, David MacArthur.